Good afternoon, students. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Students, in last class we have seen Wheatstone bridge and voltage dividing principle. If we connect load resistor and if the load resistor is much greater than R2, then small amount of current will flow in the load resistor. Next topic, students, instrumentation amplifier. It is a device. Instrumentation amplifier is a device which can be prepared by using operational amplifier. It is an IC. Operational amplifier is an IC. So whatever is the transducer, it can be RTD, it can be strain gauge and thermocouple. Okay. So here I am using RTD and the strain gauge as sensors, and thermocouple is transducer. This is our Wheatstone bridge. This is our Wheatstone bridge. So we can use instrumentation amplifier while we are using sensors. So here we have three sensors. You can see three sensors. Three sensors are measuring three different parameters. One is measuring pressure, another one is measuring level, another one is measuring some other light intensity like that. So three different sensors are measuring three different parameters. And op-amp as differential amplifier. Here we have differential amplifier. Students, op-amp is an IC. It has two inputs. If we allow two different inputs at input ports R1 and R3, it is called differential amplifier. If we allow only one input, either at R1 or R3, it can be called as a normal operational amplifier. But if we allow two inputs, one is at R1, another one is at R3, it is called as differential amplifier. It is called as differential amplifier. This triangle symbol is called as operational amplifier. Triangle symbol is called as operational amplifier. Here we have two different inputs, R1 and R3. Instead of connecting galvanometer, we have connected Wheatstone bridge two corners as two inputs to the R1 and R3. This is called differential amplifier. Here we have differential amplifier output equations. Four resistors we are using R1, R2, R3, R4. If R3 divided by, if R4 divided by R3 and R2 divided by R1 are equal, then we can calculate V0 as R2 divided by R1 into VA minus VB. What is VA? Input at the plus symbol. What is VB? Input at the minus symbol. So differential amplifier means if you are using operational amplifier, two inputs with two different inputs, that circuit is called as differential amplifier. That circuit is called as differential amplifier. And by substituting VA, VB, we can calculate VD. What is VD? Difference between VA and VB. V0 is equal to R2 divided by R1 into VA minus VB. You can see here VCM and VCM. Two different voltage sources we are using. Instead of using single voltage source, because of R4, we will get different value. Here we have a practical example. If R1, R3 is equal to 1 kilo ohm, R2, R4 is equal to 10 and 10.1, VD is equal to 10 millivolts, calculate the V0. By using this formula, you can calculate. This is a solution. This op-amp symbol is called as differential amplifier. Here, yellow color one is the differential amplifier. Instead of using direct voltage source, here we have connected two voltage sources, VB and VA. You can see the difference between the blue color op-amp circuits and yellow color op-amp circuits. In yellow color, here we have resistor, but here we have a conductor. That means these two are called as voltage followers. These two are called as voltage followers. And yellow color circuit is called as differential amplifier. Yellow color circuit is called as differential amplifier. In previous figure, we have used two different voltage sources, VCM for a differential amplifier, but instead of using two different voltage sources, we are using two different voltage followers. Voltage follower is nothing but it is a circuit which can produce output which is equal to input. If you are giving an input like X volts, and same X volts will be your output for that voltage follower circuit. That is the meaning of voltage follower. And this is another development in the previous circuit. At the outputs of two voltage followers, we have arranged three resistors. Now they won't be voltage followers, they will be inverting amplifiers. Here, minus symbol. In previous circuit, there are no resistors in between two voltage followers, but here we have three resistors. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7. We have introduced new resistors R5, R6, R4. Here we don't have resistors. Here we introduced resistors, and this entire circuit is called as instrumentation amplifier, which is our topic now. So basically, amplifier is nothing but it is an electronic circuit which will take less input and which can convert that less input as larger outputs. That is the purpose of amplifier. Amplifier is an electronic circuit which can take lower inputs, that is low voltage signal as input, and which can convert high voltage signal as output. That is the purpose of an amplifier. Then what is the use of instrumentation amplifier? So instrumentation amplifier will work as an amplifier first, but it will amplify very small signals. It will receive as input very small signals, and it will amplify those small signals into larger voltage signals. That is the use of instrumentation amplifier. If you compare an amplifier and an instrumentation amplifier, amplifier will take small voltages as input, but instrumentation amplifier will take little bit, some more small signals as input. Then we can convert as larger signals. That is the purpose of instrumentation amplifier. This is instrumentation amplifier. In this circuit, conditions are R5 is equal to R6. In these conditions, R5 is equal to R6 and R4 divided by R3. Here we have R4 divided by R3 should be equal to R2 divided by R1. There is a condition, 4 resistors should be equal, R3, R4, R1, R2, but the ratios should be equal. For example, if R4 is 8, R3 is 4. Then R2 is 2, R1 is 1. Then 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2 divided by 1. So like that we have to take resistors, and there is no link between the R5, R6 and with the R4, R3, R2, R1. R5, R6 should be equal, and these four should have a relationship like R4 divided by R3 is equal to R2 divided by R1. Students, we are discussing amplifiers, and in amplifiers we are discussing instrumentation amplifier. An amplifier is a circuit which can take small signals, and which can convert as large signals, that is high voltage signals. But instrumentation amplifier receives or accepts some more smaller signals than amplifier, and it can amplify. And output equation of an instrumentation amplifier is equal to V0 is equal to the given expression, VA minus VB. What is VA, VB? Two inverting amplifiers inputs. Why I am calling as inverting amplifier? Because feedback is connected to the inverting terminal. Here. This equation is very, very important. You will get problems on this instrumentation amplifier in unit test examination. And you will get problems on Wheatstone grids, and you will get problems on another one, voltage dividing. Small problems, 1 or 2 steps, don't worry, but you have to practice problems. Problems means we will give numerical values and we have to substitute in the formula. All are formula based problems. In Wheatstone bridge, in voltage divider, and in this one. And this is the analysis of instrumentation amplifier. VB we are giving as input. So here we are using two amplifiers. One is inverting amplifier, another one is both are non-inverting amplifier students, because we are using plus symbol as input for the both inputs. Okay, plus symbol we are using, so it is a non-inverting amplifier. So here you can see VB is input of the non-inverting amplifier and VB dash is the output. VB dash is the output. VB dash is input of differential amplifier. VB dash is the input of differential amplifier. In the same way, VA dash is input at R3. And V out is equal to R2 by R1 into VA dash minus VB dash. And here we have the current equation VB minus VA divided by R4. Okay, R4 we are using, so this is RG. R1, R2, R3, R4 we are using near the differential amplifier. So this is RG. And VB dash minus VA dash is equal to IG into R5 plus RG plus R5. So IC into 2R5 plus RG. VB dash minus VA dash is equal to given equation. IG we can represent as VB minus VA. And 2R5 plus RG we can write as 1 plus 2R5 divided by RG. And in V0 we are substituting VA minus VB dash. And that is the analysis of instrumentation amplifier, students. Observe this figure. If you have any doubts, you can ask. And this is our instrumentation amplifier output equation. I will show you one video to understand the working of instrumentation amplifier.
Two, three. In this sample circuit, we use
Here you can see 3 operational amplifiers are connected to design instrumentation amplifier. So yesterday I have shown this breadboard. In previous class I have shown this breadboard. So we use breadboard to connect circuits. The black color ICs are called as operational amplifiers. And in instrumentation amplifier, we have 3 operational amplifiers. 1, 2, 3. First amplifier has input at plus terminal. Second amplifier has input at plus terminal. Third operational amplifier has 2 inputs at plus symbol, at minus symbol. So that we have to use 3 ICs.
And this in this sample circuit, we used 3 741 op-amps, just like the schematic. This line separates the 2 parts of the circuit roughly. The left side is the 2 input buffers, and the right side is the differential amplifier.
See students, initially we have to give V1, V2 to the 2 operational amplifiers, and those operational amplifiers will give 2 outputs, and those 2 outputs will be input to the instrumentation amplifier, last one, that is differential amplifier. So here we have 2 parts. First part is 2 operational amplifiers which are acting as non-inverting amplifiers, and last operational amplifier that is acting as differential amplifier.
Those 2 wires are the 2 input signal lines. And this is output signal wire. When testing the circuit, we also consider 2 different cases. Here's the first case. V1 is grounded and V2 is a sine wave.
So here in first case, first operational amplifier input is 0 volts, that is ground. And second operational amplifier input is 2 volts.
The result shows the input signal V2 and the output signal together, and they are in phase. As for the amplitude, the output is about 3 times of the input. In the second case, the two inputs are switched. Now the two signals are out of phase with similar amplitude.
This is the final output.
Let's calculate the circuit gain based on the result.
So in this way, we can design instrumentation amplifier by using the breadboard and ICs. An instrumentation amplifier kind of IC mainly used for amplifying a signal. This amplifier comes under the family of the differential amplifier because it increases the disparity among the two inputs. It accepting two inputs. The main function of this amplifier is to diminish surplus noise that is chosen by the circuit. The capacity to refuse noise is familiar to every IC pins, which are known as the CMRR, that is common mode reaction ratio. These are some specifications of the operational amplifier, students. The instrumentation amplifier IC is an essential component in the designing of the circuit due to its characteristics like high CMRR, open loop gain is high, and low drift as well as low DC offset. So all these terms are new to you, so don't worry. These are the specifications of the instrumentation amplifier. So some specifications we should consider, like accuracy, sensitivity. So all these we have discussed in the first module. Like that, instrumentation amplifier should have some specifications. It has to produce more output. It has to produce larger outputs. It has to receive very small signals as input. Like that, some characteristics will be there for instrumentation amplifier. So CMRR is one characteristic. Open loop gain is one characteristic. So all these are specifications and characteristics of the instrumentation amplifier. An instrumentation amplifier is used to amplify very low level signals, rejecting noise and interference signals. Examples can be heartbeats, blood pressure, temperature, earthquakes, and so on. Therefore, the essential characteristics of good instrumentation amplifier are as follows. So students, most of the instrumentation amplifiers we use in biological parameter analysis. So here you can see heartbeats, blood pressure. Heartbeat means ECG. Blood pressure, we have electronic blood pressure measurement systems, and temperature. Instead of thermometers, we can use sensors, other types of sensors to estimate the body temperature. And earthquakes, sometimes we'll get very small earthquakes and sometimes we'll get very huge earthquakes. So depending on the situation, we can use instrumentation amplifier. Inputs to the instrumentation amplifier will have very low signal energy. Therefore, the instrumentation amplifier should have high gain and should be accurate. The gain should be easily adjustable using a single control. It must have high input impedance and a low output impedance to prevent loading. The instrumentation amplifier should have high CMRR, since the transducer output will usually contain common mode signals such as noise when transmitted over long wires. It must also have a high slew rate to handle sharp rise times of events and provide a maximum undistorted output voltage swing. So slew rate is another characteristic of the operational amplifier. So it should be more. High CMRR. CMRR is also one of the characteristics of the operational amplifier. CMRR means common mode rejection ratio. Inputs to the instrumentation amplifiers will have very low signal energy. So these are the requirements of the instrumentation amplifier. And here we have advantages of instrumentation amplifier. The advantages of the instrumentation amplifier include the following. What are they? The gain of a 3 op-amp instrumentation amplifier circuit can be easily varied by adjusting the value of only one resistor R gain. What is R gain? The middle resistor RG. RG is known as R gain. The gain of the amplifier depends only on the external resistors used. So we are not depending on the internal capacitors or resistors which are implemented on the IC. We can increase or decrease gain of the instrumentation amplifier by using external resistors. External resistors means R1, R2, R3, R4, and R5, R6, and RG. And if we have all our fixed resistors, only with RG we can change the gain. The input impedance is very high due to the emitter follower configuration of 1 and 2. The output impedance of the instrumentation amplifier is very low due to the difference amplifier 3. Difference amplifier means last operation amplifier. The CM error of the op-amp 3 is very high and almost all of the common mode signals will be rejected. Common mode, already we have discussed this. Common mode means common mode rejection ratio. If you apply 2 inputs to a differential amplifier, if 2 inputs are same, then output will be 0. That is the meaning of CMRR. So these are the advantages of the operational amplifier. Applications of instrumentation amplifier, we have more than 1,000 applications of this instrumentation amplifier in measurement systems. So here we have few applications we can use in thermocouples and we can use in Wheatstone bridge. We can use in communication systems. We can use in medical applications. We have a lot of applications of this instrumentation amplifier. Students, we can stop here today's class and you can go through this applications slide for coming 10 minutes. Then I will wind up our class.
push